guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy, but on this channel today, I am your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. I said it, your collector guy. I live right here in Florida, and I'm gonna tell you what, as a person in life, I've been collecting all kinds of great things. So if you're a collector like me, today we got a great topic for ourselves, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Our cool topic for today is collecting world money. That's coins. Okay, for me and you. Doesn't that sound pretty good? This is my little homestead where I live over here. You know, I've been in Florida for a while. I'm always collecting cool stuff. And one of the cool things that I like to collect is I like to collect coins. And I was able, and if you're a collector, you can collect all kinds of great things that can really brighten up your day, make your day a better day. And being a collector means, hey man, you know, after time, once you've been collecting stuff over and over and over and over, you don't even remember, dang, I don't remember collecting that. You run into this little box that you've taken good care of, and you've got a collection of something. And today we're going to talk about collecting money from other countries. Okay, so if you're a person who is a collector, how was I able to be able to get all of these different coins as far as from around the world? Sometimes you get them in your change, but a lot of people are using debit and credit cards and stuff like that these days. So how do I get my coins, and how did I get my coins so that I could be able to start a collection? Well, like I said, you may go through your change. When you go to the convenience store, you may find yourself sitting down at a restaurant, and you pay with a bill and they give you a couple of cents back. Take a look at it. Sometimes people send you out some foreign stamps, or should I say coins, and if you do, go ahead and start collecting. Now, when I was a younger person back in the early 80s and late 80s and 90s, even growing up as a kid, you know, I was a collector. My mom got me into collecting, and so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about collecting what? World money. Okay, and that could be bills. You know, we did just recently a video about collecting those bills, and also those are from around the world. So I've been like in sales for a long time. I work in Jacksonville, which has been a port. We used to have two great places here in Jacksonville for our military folks, but we have an Orange Park Mall right here in Jacksonville. They got a couple of other different malls that I was able to work in, and I got to work in a hub where we talk to people from around the world. I mean, they used to come in my store and buy all the high-end electronics, and they would gift me sometimes cool coins and stamps and all kinds of different things, because I was one of these kind of people who's real extra nice. And when you're polite to people and you take good care of your customers, believe me, your customers, they'll take good care of you. And if they're from around the world and it's not a lot of money, people will help you with your collection. So let's go ahead and dive right onto it. And I did some research. I was on, like I said, on Google. I use Google. There are other platforms that you may want to use. I'm not real sure if you can see that, but I hope you can. This is a person who collects coins. It's called let's see what they say. It says right here, numismatist. So you can go ahead and do your due diligence to try to remember that word, or you can try to say it, but I'm just a regular old coin collector. I collect coins from around the world. And it says right here in Google, a person who collects coins is called a numismatist. Okay, I'm sorry I can't say it. And then you add the the TICS at the end, and that refers to the study of the collecting of things used as money, such as coins, paper bills, and tokens. The word, it comes from a Latin and Greek word, and it means coin, and numesia, which is also a Greek verb. And okay, man, we're getting really into it. So if you're a person who's interested in collecting coins and you want to collect world money, well, like I said, I had a lot of military people. I sold a lot of killer electronics, and we used to have so many of them that would come to our stores from so many different places, and they would ship out. And I would ask them, do you have any coins? Or if they came as a person who visited our country, I was a person that was very nice. Guten Tagen. I would love to ficken Sie Deutsch. I would try to learn a little. Hey, buenos dias. I would try to learn a little bit of different language. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I collected. Now, I keep all my collections in a safe, okay, and a deposit, because I've been robbed job. So make sure if you have a collection, I bring my collections so you can see them, but I've been collecting them, and I like to eventually give them to somebody who appreciate them. So if you get a free collection or something, pay attention. Don't sell it for a while. Look at it. Well, let's take a look. Well, like I said, this particular book, oh, there's some money right there. And we also have our little magic box. We're going to talk about foreign money, and this is our little magic box, okay? We were talking about money and the dollars and the way they are, as far as paper money looks. You've got world stamps. And I collect these different things over the years. Now, I just found these because this is my little magic box. I keep little things here and there over the years. And then they happen to turn into another collection. Now, this particular collection gives you the capability of seeing different coins from England, Canada. You've got different coins from Italy, Bulgaria, and some countries that may even not even be here anymore. I'd really have to take a look. Norway, Hungary, France. These are like kronins from Iceland, Switzerland, Germany. Greece. There's just so many different places that people visit. And they also carry extra money. And sometimes you can get lucky and find a little world money. And it could be a cool one. It doesn't necessarily have to be a boring one. But if you get started, especially if you got a kid, you want to get them started doing something that's responsible. Get them a coin book when they're about 7 or 8 years old, where their mind is starting to really click. And go ahead and give them a rock book, a coin book. And you can sit there with some pictures and show them some websites and get them interested in collecting something. And coins are so much fun. You can collect all kinds of stuff, but today we're talking about collecting. There's even some Russian money, Switzerland money. My goodness, guys, there are so many cool different places. Greece. Look at this cool stuff. And I love collecting. Like I said, if you are a person who's thinking about becoming a collector, it's really important that you take the time and, do your research. Now, you can go to different places and you can purchase coins. And, there are some coins that you may not be able to find, so you can add those to your collection. Now, over the years, like I said, I've had my mom contribute. I've had my father contribute. I'm originally from North Carolina, but I grew up down in Tampa, and my dad's Spanish, so I was able to get some really cool Spanish coins. I got to be around different cultures here in Jacksonville and working at the mall. And when you work at a mall, man, you're on fire. You get to talk to everybody. And today, like I said, look at these. These are just like Cyprus coins. South Korea. Republic of China, Turkey. It's just so beautiful. And some of these names, I don't even know. There's some beautiful Israel coins. You've got Mexico. Check all these different types of Mexican money that is available out there. And it's like from Spain. It's beautiful, just amazing art to me. So if you're a person, and look at this Canadian money, Cayman Islands, Spain, holy cow, guys, Mexico, Jamaica, Argentina, Panama, Colombia, Costa Rica, and all these, Aruba, all these great places that are around the world. And if you get a chance, and if you're starting a collection, I'd say maybe you might want to consider collecting coins. Again, you can really catch some really good deals. Sometimes a lot of people are, they're selling their coins. You can go to different people's homes and people who've retired. You may have some family or friends that if you were to go through their old stuff, they probably kept an heirloom, maybe a coin from some other country. Maybe you will be surprised, if you go, to people's yard sales, if you go to different places, if you get the capability to go ahead and bid on those rental centers where they, you rent you a spot and you can put your stuff in. A lot of people lose those. And I've seen some people for less than $100 gets hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cool coins. And man, I'm gonna just say, guys, I'm a coin collector. I collect rocks, I collect stamps, and they call us again. It's called a numismatist. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just a simple guy. I collect cool stuff, and today we're just talking about collecting coins from around the world. So if you've been thinking about collecting something, first time that you start, you definitely want to consider, getting you some cool little books and plastic sleeves like this. Now these plastic sleeves, if you'll notice inside of them, there's little holders, and those holders you can write the name of the particular country. And once you get a bunch of them, you can start doing your separation, and it becomes kind of like a hobby. Like I said, I'm in sales. I worked in retail for a long time, and back in the day, they used to use a lot of cash and stuff. People always used to carry cash, but see, so that makes it even more valuable for your kid, for yourself, if you're a person who's thinking about, man, I got a whole bunch of coins back in my house. I hadn't even thought about that, because there's a lot of places that would love for you to visit their shop and be able to purchase coins, even buy materials, so that you can take your collections and properly put them in a cool place. There are also things that you can purchase so that you can visually be able to see your coins much easier and much better. These things really help. These are also good for jewelry and small, fine detail things, but also for coins and stuff. I really love that extra detail. You also can get things like this. And if you notice on this one has got a little spot right there where it lets you get even closer to your to whatever coin or stamp or whatever you're collecting. Like I said, this is pretty cool, guys. Like I said, you need your tools, and then they have other cool tools like this one where you can actually visually see much larger with this type of thing. And I use it a lot because I just love to look at my coins. I love to take care of my coins. And if you're like me and you want to kind of see what they really look like, if you want to kind of feel, wow, that's amazing, you got to do your due diligence, guys. You got to get out there and buy your tools. And also, you might want to write this stuff down, because there's a lot of people who collect things and they don't even know what they have. Like I said, I keep all my coins and everything in a safety deposit box. I was robbed, but I wanted to bring it to you so you can see it. And like I said, I've been collecting year after year. They were in little bags. They were in little things. Coins, stuff, and all this stuff. And then I got this wild hair. I think I need to put it and organize it. So this is a great project for you, your kids, your significant other, where you can sit down and you can organize your cool stamps from Spain, from the Cayman Islands, from Mexico, from different countries, South Africa, Egypt, Turkey, Syria, Israel, Cyprus, Republic of China, Asia, Sweden, Switzerland, Germany. I mean, there is just so many different types of coins. France, you've got Italy, Sweden, all of these different types of beautiful coins that you can collect. And for myself, the key for me was when I'm a person, I look through my change anytime I ever go somewhere. And I look through old boxes and stuff like that, and I go to garage sales. I used to go to garage sales. You can find little coin sets. People will sell stuff on eBay. And there are a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of different channels that you can get on, and you can learn about foreign coins and collections. And there's some really, really good information. Like I said, I collect everything, all kinds of stuff. So on my channel, we talk about everything there is to talk about collecting. And again, if you're a coin collector, if you really want to dive right into it, again, I am a diehard collector. I collect all kinds of stuff, but there are some people that really, really take this stuff serious. And when you get a collection, you never know how much money it's going to be worth. Like I said, I don't know. I just collect to collect. And one of the things, if you ever come out on a hard time or something like that, or if you want to be a person who saves up for the future, go ahead and set yourself up a cool coin collection. And guys, do me a favor. You can also, if you could, go to your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. That's me. And if you will notice, that's me right there. I am your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. Check out my cool station. I've got a bunch of other stations that are available. Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy, your happy realtor, your insurance guy, all kinds. I'm a salesperson, so I've helped a lot of people get a lot of stuff. But today we're talking about collecting coins. And this is going to be on this website and a bunch of others. I've got a lot of ones. It's a new station. I've got literally thousands of videos on sales, how to be a salesperson. But on this channel, we talk about everything that's got to do with collecting. Today, we talked about our favorite subject, which is your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley, and collecting world money. Now, it gives you some insight. Get your tools. Start doing your research. Start collecting. Don't throw stuff away. And if you get something free, don't spend it or get it cashed in right away. Look at your money. Save your money. And you can get some really cool stuff from around the world. So do me a favor, guys. Get out there and collect something. And if you're not having a good day, it's your fault. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and start collecting. I am your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. Okay, collecting coins from around the world. Okay, all right.